lovely bunch of English-speaking people out there, and you 69 subscribers. We're getting there, okay? Just a little way to go till we get to 1 million. All right, first thing, this is all to do with pasta arrabbiata. Arrabbiata means angry in Italian, so you can imagine it's obviously spicy. First thing I want to say is I found this really cool app called Yuka. That's Y-U-K-A. The logo is a carrot. Okay, pretty important. When you point the phone at the barcode, it'll tell you what it's got in there, whether it's good for you or not, whether it's got loads of numbers, you know, all the rest of it. It's just something really, really good if you want to understand that, you know, what you're eating. Okay, so last week I was in London. Didn't have a lot of time to prepare something, but I thought I'd just do something really simple and easy and quick, okay? Not like the other ones. So let's go ahead and do it. Ciao! Okay, right, so here we are. We've got all the ingredients that we need to make penne arrabbiata. So obviously, first thing is we need the penne, okay? Then we need tomato sauce. Now, I've chosen the pulp of tomato rather than tomato sauce. It does make it a little bit more interesting. I think it tastes a bit better, but that's obviously up to you. Then I've got, I believe it's called rock salt. In Italian it's called sale grosso. It's just the big salt. So I prefer to use that if I can when you're using liquids. I've got a carrot and an onion for the soffritto, obviously sharp knife. Then I've got black olives. Thank you to Anna Maria and Pasquale that kindly gave me these. We can use some capers as well, just to peck up the taste. Obviously, we're going to need some oil as well to do the soffritto. And the ingredients that mustn't be missed are the okay, peppers. Okay, so they're from our garden, the last ones that we've got, and that's about it. The last thing it's missing, obviously, is the apron. And there we have it. Right, so we'll start off with the soffritto. Is diced quite small, and the onion is a little bit thicker. Okay, I like onion. Generally speaking, for something like this, you're going to need half an onion, not a whole one, but I quite like a lot of onions, so that's why I'm going ahead with that. Okay, so we'll add this to the pan. Add enough oil so that it doesn't stick when you're cooking it. So, there. And that's the basis for the soffritto. Okay, right, it's starting to get there. I'm going to grab a wooden spoon just to make sure it doesn't stick to the edges. Okay, so we've now got to sort out the peppers. We take the end part off. I suggest, if you're going to forget, don't touch your nose or your eyes after you've done this, otherwise wear gloves. Okay, so what we need to do now is chop them up. So here we need to really chop them up. You can either just take out the little pips and use them, or otherwise chop them up into little tiny bits. I like to do that because I quite like my sauce spicy, and so I chop up every little bit that I can and use that. I'm going to straight away put this into the soffritto, and then add it to the soffritto, start mixing it in. Now obviously at this point here you could use pretty much everything, with white wine, whatever. I'm just going to now add the tomato sauce, which is here. Okay. Give that a bit of a whirl. Okay. Right. So now, whilst that's getting warm, I'm going to carry on with the olives. And a few capers. Right, so these capers are really tiny. So what we'll do is just grab a fork, grab some out. We could try and cut them up, but just as well to leave them whole. But I'm going to just do that just to give it a little bit of flavour there. Probably in the real recipe, I've heard loads of people saying you need to put bacon or some sort of meat fried and then popped in there. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, as I'm going to try and stick a little bit to either vegan or vegetarian. What I'm going to do with the olives, I'm going to grab, I don't know, 4, 5, 10, however many I can think it's right to grab. And then I'm going to cut them. These are already de-stoned olives, okay, so that they make rings, okay, and I'll show you what I'm doing with them there. So probably I cut them about twice in one. So I'm going to end up with these little ring-shaped olives, okay? Right, and all those go in. Right, so the water's boiling. Going to whack in a good amount of salt. Maybe a little bit more, just to make sure it's nice and tasty. Pasta in there. It's going to speaking takes between 8 and 10 minutes. Okay, the first 10-minute experience there. Right, so let's second. Okay. Right. The sauce is on. I've changed the pan just to give me a little bit more space on the hob. And it should take about, probably about 10 minutes as well, as we're just cooking it so the carrot all gets. Okay, I've got to test to see if it's done and to see if we put enough salt in. Tastes good. Let's turn that off. The sauce is around about ready. I ended up putting a little bit more tomato in there. As a consequence, I put a little bit more peperoncino as well, or pepper in there. So now we've still got quite a good tasting sauce to do. Okay, so get rid of the water. You definitely don't want a sauce that's so juicy it goes all over the place, so a little bit dry. In fact it's called pasta12, which means dry pasta, so you don't want too much, just around about that much, okay? Let's give it a go. Excellent, really good. Goes well with the beer as well. In fact, what doesn't go well with the beer, gotta admit. Okay, so if you've liked this tutorial, please subscribe. Get your parents to do it, get your mums, your dads, your dogs, your cat, whatever. Just get everybody to subscribe. We're now at 69, we've got to get to 100 shortly. Okay, thanks a lot. See you in the next one. Ciao.